And players back underway in City versus Country. The Country boys up by 2. And Tom Leroy Lars, well, every run has been with great gusto tonight. And he makes his first one for the second half count again. Now for Trent Merrin, worth looking at again. Tom Leroy Lars straight from the kick-off, and Cuthbertson was there, offering him his left shoulder.
Over him, Timmy. Go around him, not on the top.
Goes the way of Country. Well, Nathan Hindmarsh doesn't appear to be any warmer to start this second half, but can you pick me a winner at this point at 6-4?
Both sides have started very well. I can't actually pick a winner yet, but I am impressed with a few players out there, especially Ryan Hinchcliffe from the Country side and Shane Shackleton from the City side. I think both those players are not doing themselves any harm for this New South Wales team.
Country back with the ball, right on halfway. It's Matt Pryor who took the hit up. Now, Merrin. He's looked pretty good, the young Dragon front row. Another big run from Leroy Lars. He is playing the bench role, player with impact to the letter here tonight. Soward goes inside for Stewart. Stewart cut off load as Manu came over the top. Galloway did the work down low. Country on the last. And then Mullen goes inside to Houston. Houston, now it's the last tackle. 25 metres from the line. Hinchcliffe to centre field for Mullen to kick high out towards the wing of Uati. He goes up, he got his right hand to it. And that will be a changeover. City to have the ball.
Hand over here, guys, on this line, Trent.
Hasn't quite been his night. Kure Uati. Only Nathan and myself in the sideline commentary position at the moment, because we've got Andrew Johns mobile again with a very special guest. A very interested onlooker tonight, Joey.
Yeah, I've got the Origin coach, Ricky Stewart. Ricky, what do you made of the game?
Oh, Joe, look, I'm really happy that they all put their hand up and had a real dig. You know, they've shown a lot of respect for the game itself. As we were just saying then, it's really, really tough conditions, very slippery out there. But as you know, that happens in Sydney too with Origin. We've only got the one game there, but it's pretty typical circumstances in regards to the conditions here. Now, there's a number of players there. There's contentious positions in around the front row, fullback, the halves, and they're really putting their hands up and having a dig. It's good.
Well, probably the most contentious position, the fullback, Jared and Josh Dugan. What do you made of them two?
Mate, I'm like everyone else in the stand. As soon as they touch the football, you're on the edge of your seat, and that's exciting. You know, they're playing probably two little different styles of game, and it's good for me because they're both. You can see the energy in both of them, which is great.
What about the front row?
I thought Keith Galloway started the game very well. I thought Timmy Manu was strong. And off the bench, Dan Hunt played well. They're all, as I say, they're all putting their hands up and showing some respect for the footy.
Right on, mate. Let you get back to it.
Thanks, mate.
Ricky Stewart, New South Wales Origin coach, as Country attack now with Soward. He is on halfway. But it's a point well made. It is very slippery conditions here. Low cut on the grass. Wellington Sports Ground. Another big run for Leroy Lars. I don't think there's been a more forceful runner tonight than Big Tom.
No, he's carried the ball very strong tonight for the Countryside, Tommy.
Now Stewart goes back to the centre, and Soward's got it. Speed off the mark. Look at Soward go. He's 5 metres away from the line. Hayne is hurt in making the tackle. He may have got the boot across the face. He went for the low tackle, Jared Hayne, but hasn't Soward got to turn a foot off a Glenn Stewart pass, and away he goes. And then, yes, I think the boot came up and collected Hayne right mush.
I think he's copped the backside in the face, actually, by the look of that replay there.
So he's only now back to his feet, Jared Hayne, superstar at the back for the City side.
Come on. Second rows, looks fine. Stay in, Matt. Josh,
as a result of that play, City will get the scrum feed 10 metres out. Bit of blood as well for Jared to deal with here. Now Hopewadi taken back by the defence. Robbie Farah, then on the Bow champion. Joey's back in commentary now. Have you gathered Anything you glean there from your chat with Ricky that he's got? That was the tackle of Leroy Lars again.
Well, he's made a statement tonight, Tom Leroy Lars. A couple of his runs, and then that tackle. That was some hit.
I think that's the first time I've seen actually Timmy Manor being hit that hard. Been put on his backside.
Oh, URT's got over the top of Keating.
Speaking of backsides,
what a run back from URT. He's just ironed out Chris Keating. He's back on his feet, Chris, but he's a bit the worse for wear. Watch him back to back. This is Leroy Lars on Manor. And then Uati comes back. Country 30 metres out from the city line. Ryan Hinchcliffe. Leroy Lars gets another run as Cuthbertson came up on him. Yeah, from Ricky Stewart, you're getting the feeling that he's got, what, 10 of the 17 picked, 11, 5, 6, 2.
I don't know. I'd hate to play poker against him. Didn't give too much away.
Now Matt Pryor, he's kept it alive there. And Mullen, quick hands onto Houston. Houston's been very good. Leroy Lars has come back to the bench. Dan Hunter's out there for Country. Now for Mullen, 10 metres from the line. He kept it alive. May have gone forward, or did he kick it back? Now with Soward. Soward's going to put up the bomb. What about this one from Jamie Soward? Haynes underneath it. It's Falcon. Keating has it. City have got the ball in goal. It's all happening here, Bill Laurie.
Well, that's one way to get a repeat set.
It's all happening here at Lavington Sports Ground. They've never seen it more exciting.
Well, it started with a reverse backheel from Jared Mullen. Watch this for a set play. Well,
it's wonderful.
Then the pickup. Jamie Soward just hoists the high. And then
nice.
Oh, I love it.
Very nice. And it's a redhead too. Oh, dear me.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know why it's funny, but it's funny.
So Country in possession. Trent Merrin with the ball. We've had a lot happen in the last 3 or 4 minutes here. Can't question the intensity of the last few minutes either. Hard runs. I'm starting to get seriously worried about Nathan and he's shivering.
I'm all right. It's your body's natural reaction to combat the cold.
I don't want to alarm the family, but I think you're about to take your last breath. You've got hypothermia, one of the two. I'm good. Thompson to play it 10 metres out from the line. Hinchcliffe, he's wrapped up by Jennings. They're now only 5 from the line. Stewart and along for Soward. Soward onto Mullen, little jig, little weave out to Morris. Good tackle. That one from Nathan Meriden off the wing. Right to Mullen. Mullen's kick across field. Another test. Uarte's lost it. Knock on against Country.
Play the ball on the line.
It's unfortunate there for Country. It was a great kick. Uarte got up above Michael Jennings, but the ball come loose. Hindy, I just want to bring you in on someone making his debut at rep footy tonight, Ryan Hinchcliffe. Talk us through his performance.
He's been very good tonight. You know, he's in the side from Nick Ennis's injury, but every time he's run from dummy half, he seems to have been created a bit of trouble for the City defensive side. So I think he's been one of the standouts for the Countryside tonight, definitely.
Should be a throwback to the old days of Max Krilich and Ray Brown at Manly, playing the next level up. Even though one's in first grade, one's in reserve grade. If you had Cameron Smith and Ryan Hinchcliffe go head-to-head at Origin, 2 hookers from the same club.
Yeah.
It's a rare event.
Looking at Nathan Highmarsh and that balaclava, it reminds me of Max Krilich. Plays golf up at Monash. He regularly wears the balaclava. It's quite a burglar on the golf course.
Well, we'll show our viewers, Nathan, the first thing he did when he touched down in Albury today, he realised he was a little underprepared. So he found the store and there we go. That's what he's ended up with.
Can you hear me?
I mean, that's an ordinary hat.
It's the golf attire by Max Krilich.
You're a lot better off with a roadkill on the head, as I've decided to don tonight. Just picked it up off the Hume Highway. Now City with the ball. Pearce, he goes inside. Cuthbertson, the most of his chance tonight as well. Merrin there to make the tackle. City at 12 metres out from the Country line. This is Farah. Farah on to Pearce. Pearce gets it away. Haynes got it. Haynes almost on the outside of Mullen. And Haynes managed to get over. There are 3 defenders there. And Jared Haynes still managed to get over for the try. Freddie's men are in front. A bloodied Jared Hayne has scored. It's 8 points to 6.
There's a beautiful pass here by Mitchell Pearce. He goes to the line. He gets the ball here on the Kuno replay. He goes to the line, attracts 3 defenders there. Makes Mullen come in. That frees up Jared Hayne on the outside. Any room Jared Hayne gets, so hard to stop. See that ball of Mitchell Pearce. Just attracts defenders, gets a bit of room for Jared Hayne, and too strong close to the line.
Well, he carried it there in 2 hands, you see, and that held Morris out. He wasn't sure if he was going to pass it or run it himself. It took he still had a lot of strength to get over that line there from Haynes. He's been out for 2 weeks. I thought he'd come in here and a bit underdone fitness-wise, but he's playing very well for us and well for the City side. And he's given himself every chance to make that New South Wales team.
Well, the face is a bit of a mess, Jared Hayne. But he's come up with a big play there for City. And we've got, from our sideline position, Brad Fittler not too far away from us. He really enjoyed that. Now Nathan Merritt, his turn to take another shot at goal. I mentioned earlier, 106 tries before he gets this taste of rep football for City. 106 tries in 166 games. He's got 7 this year for South Sydney, and he makes a habit of scoring the last try. I wonder if that'll be the case tonight. TAB Sportsbet always shut up about Nathan. His kicking needs some work. And he's wide. And the lead is 2. City over country here on Nine's Wide World of Sports. Country versus City. Now Country down by 2. Commentary tonight, Andrew Johns and our Sherpa, Nathan Hindmarsh. From Everest, he's back. But I'll say it again, I said in the first half, he should be out there. I don't understand why he's been tagged not to play. You haven't officially retired, Nathan.
Well, no, I haven't, mate. No, I'll always put my hand up to play representative football. I do understand that I've gotten to an age now where there's younger, probably more potent players out there than myself, but I can't see why there shouldn't be someone like Andrew Ryan out there for Country. I think he's playing some great footy this year, and I thought he'd be one of the first ones picked, to be honest with you.
Petros, 35, still playing for Australia and Queensland. Here is Gordon for Country. It's a debate will continue on the roast on Sunday. Wide World of Sports at 10, Footy Show at 11. And Sunday roast midday and then off to the Dragons versus the Cowboys. That looked like a lost ball to play the ball there.
Sunday Footy Show, we have Kirk Gidley on. You get first hand how bad the shoulder injuries, whether he'll be back for Origin 1. Is a mistake there from Country. Gives the City turn an opportunity 50 metres out.
Well, I know they like their utility player to be able to cover some position from the back that you talk about. As Dwyer starts to make a break inside the 40, he's got it away to Merritt. Merritt's inside the 30. If you want your bench player to play a bit of dummy half and cover a few positions, Hinchcliffe may firm in the betting here.
That's what I was alluding to with Nathan Hindmarsh. He can cover back row, he can cover, there's an offload there by Cuthbertson, he can cover hooker.
Well, City on top here as Pearce gets it away. Dwyer turns and passes. Champion onto the ball and a good tackle to chop him down from Mullen with Houston. They've combined many times tonight. Champion turn here. It's a fair deal of pain, though. Champion.
Shoulder, he's saying, I think.
Oh, gee. He copped it in the head from Matt Duffy last week, his teammate, on a bomb, which we highlighted on the Footy Show last night. That was friendly fire. Now, tonight he's got it from the opposition. And his left shoulder. I hope that it's just some sort of burn a bit.
He doesn't look too confident with that one, I don't think.
Whether he's had some sort of partial dislocation dislocation and it's popped back in. No Champion, second time playing for City.
Just keep working hard on this 10, guys.
Let's bring Nathan Hindmarsh in. How hard is it for these players to play tonight in these cold conditions, then back up in for their clubs tomorrow or Sunday or Monday?
For the wingers, it's hard because, they don't do too much out on the edge there. The forwards, they'll be nice and warm, moving up every tackle in defence and attack. So, but, if the team that's got to play tomorrow, I think they'll be the best suited because, 2 day soreness comes around. So if they have to play Sunday, that's when they start to struggle a bit. Sunday, Monday, definitely the soreness is starting to really sink in. But tomorrow night, they shouldn't be too bad.
City leading by 8 points to 6, and a chance with Pearce. He goes short, and Dwyer is over. On debut for City, the former Ingleburn Bulldog has scored here for City, and they have the biggest lead of the night at 12 points to 6.
Well, this is beautiful play by Mitchell Pearce. The short side on the Kuno replay attracts Jared Mullen and Simon Dwyer. We've seen him run off Benji Marshall this year. Look at that. Mullen comes in. Morris doesn't follow him in. Young Simon Dwyer, he can run a hole.
Yeah,
He's the future, this guy.
Just about to say that, yeah, runs a great line.
Well, he's got the dimensions of a very damaging back rower. 192 centimetres tall, 101 kilos. He's got 27 NRL games now under his belt. As Joey mentions, running off Benji Marshall. He's in a fair paddock there where he can roam free on that right edge.
But it was beautiful halfback play by Mitchell Pearce. Caught the ball in advantage line and skipped across defenders. Attracted 2 defenders. Jared Mullen had to come in on Mitchell Pearce, and then the sleight of hand, the beautiful short ball to put Dwyer over. That was classic halfback play.
Bo Champion just walked past our commentary position and still in a lot of pain, and now with the doctor, and you'll love it there, the official in the cap. And now over to Nathan Merritt. I don't know how long before they contemplate another option. Champion would have been one of those options, and now Merritt sprayed it again. He's not getting close. Well, Robbie Farah, I guess, is an option. But I don't know whether there's too many others for this City side.
Shackleton.
You got any form, Nathan?
Shaq does do a bit of kicking. Yeah, I think he's been out there before, so give him a crack. I don't think he could be any worse, to be honest with you.
Well, that's a nice spray.
That's a nice spray.
At least he's playing the game.
When you play South Sydney on.
Can we rewind that and not play it?
Stay away from Nathan Merritt. He might have a special tackle for you, Nathan Highmarsh.
It was only his goal kicking, nothing else.
Farah with the ball. Nathan Hindmarsh on commentary debut tonight.
I want to give Robbie Farah a big rap also. Tonight defensively, I thought he's been very strong. 22 tackles. City captain's played well as he runs from dummy half.
No way.
Oh, a bit of momentum lost there.
Carries forward, Jared. I know what you're saying, but it carries
City
forward,
on a big roll, having
Very
scored
quick.
back-to-back tries, and now 12 points to 6. But then for this error, there was Shackleton, and then Merritt, a man who can't kick, and Country will have the scrum feed. Big show starting next Thursday night, leading into the footy show at 8:30. Between the lines, Eddie's in the chair. What happens when we bring together the biggest names in sport, some great comedians and TV's hottest celebrities? You will find out. 8:30 next Thursday night, Between the Lines, and you can sit back and get into the footy show. So that's your Thursday night plan. Josh Morris has got the ball for Country. And now for Gordon and Mullen. And away to Pryor. Galloway didn't quite get him. Shackleton did. Still no Tim Moulton here for the Country side. With 24 minutes remaining. 10 metres out. Mullen, cut out ball, and there is Gordon. Not for the first time tonight, moving inside Morris. Merritt, another very good tackle. He's done a few of them tonight. Here is Pryor. Pryor, 10 metres away from the line. Hinchcliffe to Soward. Soward will kick back towards the uprights, and Hayne is onto it. Chasers cop some interference on the way through, but Hayne was always going to get there. He's battered, but he's been good, Jared Hayne.
What a kick from Soward. Off the outside of the foot, you see that? Body going one way, kicks back the other.
Just on Soward there, Joey. What's your thoughts on the half so far? If you're a New South Wales selector, your thoughts?
I've been impressed with about halfbacks, Mitchell Pearce and Jared Mullen. Soward's, it's hard in these conditions. Soward's looked great when he's run the ball. And I've actually been impressed with Chris Keating. I thought the opportunities he's had with the ball, he's looked dangerous.
Now away for Soward, then on with Thompson, and we're told Todd Carney back in training for the Roosters and expected to play next weekend against the Sharks. He's not out of the mix. Can't be. Last year's Dalian medal winner. And now Hyington to play it. 10 away from the line. Country trailing by 6. Want to be the next to score. Dugan, lovely ball. good angle from our sideline vantage point, but the referee was straight onto it. The fans had gone up in the corner. They thought Country were in. Dugan's ball, and fair enough. Fair enough indeed, as Gordon went over for what would have been his second try, no doubt about it. Forward from the Canberra fullback. So City dodged that bullet.
2 hands, Mitchell.
Trouble here for Soward. Looks like maybe a groin injury there. Molson's getting ready to go on. They can't make the change at the scrum. Those ridiculous rules, and now Molson comes on, and that's not good for the Dragons.
This would be devastating, not only for the Dragons, but for Jamie Soward.
Dragons to play the Cowboys on Sunday.
Finally gets his opportunity.
But you've got to think, if he doesn't play for the rest of this game, Origin's not for a few weeks away. He's still a chance of making the Origin side.
Well, let's hope so. Fingers crossed.
Farah's going to kick from inside the 40 here. Doesn't get a lot on it. Uarte's got it. Watch him run back. Uarte picks out his target, runs at full.
He's been strong tonight, Uarte. He's been a few errors, but he's ready made for Origin football. Brings the ball back strong dummy half runner. That's what you need off your wingers in Origin football.
Ball of muscle. Uarte, he's had some close calls tonight. A matter of centimetres in some of those high balls and catches. Now Tolman with it. Tolman, the Bulldogs front rower. Takes it up to 40 metres away from the City line. Hinchcliffe away to Hunt. With Soward coming off and Molson on. It looks like Hinchcliffe will play the full 80 at hooker. As will Farah for City. So been a good test for them. Hinchcliffe, nice work close to the ruck there. Just probing away Country. He linked up with Hyington. Now Mullen has got it through. Hayner's lost it. Hayner's lost it. He's regathered now. Houston thought he had a pick up and score there. Chris Houston.
Had a bit of a look there, Hainsey, before he got the ball in the hands.
Merritt was back to cover it. But this is now pressure on City with a quarter to go. In fact, well, there you go. Jamie Soward, he came from the field. I thought he was limping off. And now it's the thumb and wrist that's being checked.
I think he may have ice on the groin at the same time, from what I just saw then, I think.
Well, that's cruel. In these conditions, how could you put ice on him?
Yes, another good comment. Another good observation. Dr. Hindmarsh and his assistant here. Yeah, no, well spotted from Nathan.
Yep.
That is wonderful. Medical diagnosis from Hindmarsh. Molson, that's why he's getting the $80 travelling allowance for his first appearance. Wonderful stuff. 5 minutes from the line. Country, Hinchcliffe, and Hyington. Way to Mullen. Mullen goes short when Gordon maybe wanted it long. Morris has got the ball. Right on the line of City. They had to endure plenty in the first half. They've got a little bit more to get through now. Dan Hunt with the ball. Dan Hunter's wrapped up 8 metres away from the line. Last tackle for Country. Hinchcliffe to Mullen. Mullen away to Stewart. Stewart with a kick. He'll get a result out of it. It looked one of those smelly kicks, as Joey described one in the first half, but he got the line drop out from it.
We haven't seen one of those smelly kicks. But that's beautiful football. Look at that from Glenn Stewart. Beautiful touch from a forward. That's the advantage of having a player like Glenn Stewart. He plays on the right side. He could play as an extra 5'8". It was a lovely ball from Mullen. Put the ball 2 passes wide. Had to bring the defensive line up. And then lovely touch from Glenn Stewart.
Still 12-6. 18 minutes to go.
Yeah, just an injury report on Bo Champion. He dislocated the shoulder, and the shoulder was out for 3 or 4 minutes. And the doctor put it back in. So he won't be back tonight. I'd say he'll be missing a fair bit of football.
Yeah, Melbourne to play Brisbane tomorrow night. This is how it happened for Bo Champion. He's on his way down, and straight away the pain sinks in. Molson to play it here. Knee reconstruction last year. Terrigal Jr. is on the City Country stage tonight. Tolman now 10 metres away from the line. Got a smell of 12 all about it now. Here, the Country score. Hyington is offloaded. Back to Mullen. Mullen, oh, good tackle, Haynes.
Great tackle by Haynes there.
Rolls him down. Saved a try for sure. Moulton, dummies, got it away. Great hand, Stewart. Stewart 5 from the line. And City hang on. They need to do it for another one, although here's a penalty.
No way. You're still driving, mate. Wait there, wait there. Just wait there.
Well, Country will take the tap.
You see Ryan in line?
City have got to get through another set here. All the ball going Country's way, but still their only try was the 21st minute, and it was from a bomb. Houston to play it. Hinchcliffe to centre field. Hunt goes short under Hyington. Hyington is wrapped up. Backslam by Liam Fulton, the two Tigers head to head. Hinchcliffe, Moulton trying some footwork of his own. Over the top was Grant to make the tackle with Farah. And still 5 away. Hinchcliffe will have a little go himself this time. Hinchcliffe has got over the Temora Dragon. Deserving of a try tonight. He's strong, he's tough. He trains as he plays, everything at full intensity. It's 12-10.
Yeah, great try by Hinchy, just straight at a dummy half. Spins, good strength. Robbie Farah tries to hold him up, just spins out of it again. Well deserved from Hinchcliffe. I think he's been the best of the country tonight.
He shows here why he's Craig Bellamy's favourite player at the Melbourne Storm, Ryan Hinchcliffe. He never gives up. Tenacious. I think he's been one of the best tonight on the field.
Ryan Hinchcliffe, Nathan, a lot of people wouldn't be aware, actually started at Parramatta. He was your SG ball captain back in 2002. What happened there?
Yeah, he was great at Parramatta when he was there. Very hard worker, very respectful, great young talent. Then went off to Canberra, had a season or two down there, and then now we see him down at Melbourne. But yeah, great bloke, top bloke, willing to work hard, just does the little things right, the little things you expect from a footballer on the team. Chases hard, tackles hard, never gives up attitude.
So now Gordon to get it to 12 all. No extra time in City Country, by the way. If we are looking down the track, a draw is a draw, as we had a few seasons ago. Gordon successful. Trent Barrett watches on at 12 all with 14 to go. So we're getting down to field goal territory now as Nathan Merritt restarts play, and in fact there's a penalty for offside from the kickoff.
Mate, about 2 minutes.
They're pointing at Jennings.
No, mate, there's
It wouldn't be
guidelines,
the
mate. He
first
was
time
well
a
off.
Panthers player is offside from a kickoff this year. They had their troubles right from the first round. The Hot Chocolates have arrived here on the sideline. That's good news.
Yeah, this is like an exhibition game. Is that really necessary to blow that penalty there?
I think so, Heine. Attention to detail. Brad Fittler talks about it every week. It's the little things.
So Country in 13 and a half to go. Hinchcliffe sends them left. Pryor takes the hit, or rather Tolman takes the hit up. He's only 15 away. Hinchcliffe again. Hinchcliffe is close. He's going so well tonight, Ryan Hinchcliffe. Making every post a winner. Across to Stewart, captain of Country tonight for the first time. Fun on there by Fulton and Jennings. Now 9 metres away. Moulton, centre field. Hyington links up with Leroy Lars. Farah there with Cuthbertson. Grant. Last tackle. Are they thinking field goal this early? Probably not. Mullen's going to kick out to the wing. Good place. Bomb. It's there. Merritt's lost it. City have got it, an offside play. Another penalty goes the way of Country. Another set of 6.
Well, it's a beautiful kick on the back of Jared Mullen again. Great control. 5th play. Didn't go for the fancy kick. Just landed in the spot. Put the pressure on the City side.
What was the touch, Judge Ryan? What was the touch, Judge?
12 and a half to go. At 12 all, City have scored 3 tries to 2. Could find themselves behind in just a moment. Tolman to play it when he tackles 10 hit-ups tonight. Hyington, he had Leroy Lars there. Fulton makes the tackle. Only a couple of metres away from the line. Hinchcliffe along the ground. It goes out to Stewart. Stewart headed back in field. Stewart is collected by Fulton. Still close to the City line. Country looking for back-to-back tries here. Mullen to Dugan. Dugan been a bit quiet this second half. Another good tackle from Merritt coming in off his wing on Morris. Dugan. They go open side with Mullen. Now for Moulton. Moulton around the back of Leroy Lars. A dummy. Runs into Keating. He's 11 away from the line. Last tackle. Not their best set of the night. And now Mullen. He'll kick out to the wing of Gordon again. Up goes Flash Gordon. Up goes Merritt. Bolts come down. Country got another set of 6.
Once again on the back of Jared Mullen. A phenomenal kick once again.
Ruled that Gordon missed it. Merritt got to it, lost it. Here's Dugan. Dugan across. Leroy Lars with that big stride again. He's like a pacer. He's 5 metres from the line. Mullen. Stewart. Stewart almost lost it. Get his ankle back in field. Waiting for him was Tim Grant, the Panther. And Stewart will play it 8 metres from the line, slowly to his feet. Now forward goes Hyington. Grant is there with Fulton and Galloway. 45 tackles inside the City 20 tonight for Country, and only 2 tries. A great tackle by Jennings on Joel Thompson. City's defence outstanding. Hinchcliffe away. And again, 3 and 4 on the goal line. As desperate as it gets. Tolman to play it. Hinchcliffe. Last tackle. Mullen goes for lower kick. It may have been knocked on there by Pearce that time. He definitely knocked it down. Whether it was back towards his opponent's goal line, it's open for conjecture.
We'll ask Jamie Lyon. He did one of those last week. You're going to rate the City defence. That was 3 set of 6. That was great defence. Great scramble. As the kick goes through, Hindy, you already owe 20 grand. What do you reckon?
Oh, I'm going to say knock on for that one, actually, mate.
30,000. He's up. Returning to the $1 million drop this show. Kick for the line. It's covered up by Gordon. Country have possession inside the final 10. Dugan's with the ball. He slides away. Not much footy under the belt of Josh Dugan this year. The All-Stars, and then only 4 games for the Raiders. As Uati goes for another run. Gordon's coming in off the left wing. Here's Stewart with the ball. Stewart almost through. Cuthbertson with that tackle. Now Gordon headed to centre field. Well, we probably are getting closer to field goal time as Mullen kicks low between Merritt and Hayne. Merritt will get to the ball 5 minutes out from his line. The Rabbitohs winger. To keep up that record of coming up with the last try in a game. Last try here may be the winner. City get a penalty. Big stat though, big rattle for City's defence tonight. 48 tackles Country have had inside the City 20. City have only had 14 tackles inside the Country 20.
Just looking at this penalty here, how can the referee blow the whistle once the player's standing up?
Come on.
What
are you doing?
But I don't understand. The players were upset at marker and they were penalised for holding down in the ruck. I can't seriously be fined for saying this stuff, can I?
Well, it's probably a bit late to ask the question, actually, Nathan. You know, that extension you were thinking of getting on the house, that's gone. You can get a storage container if you like. Make that the playroom. But you've got the 80 TA, $80. Here's Jennings. Tries to fend on Tolman. So you're only 39,920 in the red. Now it's on to Grant. Not sure if we have a whip around. We might be able to scrape together another 20.
I haven't really been briefed on what I can and cannot say tonight.
Pearce to Hayne. Hayne cut out ball and lost. Oh, there's a... Well, you can't call it a dangerous tackle. He lost the ball, Simons, and he's tipped over. But in the meantime, away goes Flash Gordon. Chased down by Pearce. Gordon other end, and then he's lost it at the finish. We will take a break with 7.5 to go at 12 all. Lavington Sports Ground in Albury, and plenty happening here. A thrilling finish coming up. 12 all. Watch Tommy Simons here. Over the top of Morris, and he hurt his shoulder in all of that. Then Gordon 60-metre run and loses the ball. Well, we've got some field goal specialists. We've lost one in Jamie Soward, but you look to Jared Mullen, you probably look to Robbie Farah as the first choice for the respective teams here tonight. Mitchell Pearce has had some dusty misses in his time. About that finals match against the Tigers last year. So maybe Farah will be the man who takes a snap, maybe even at a dummy half. As Grant gets them inside the country half. They have to get field position first. That's tackle 3. I reckon if they get close enough, they take it this set, the City side. Pearce goes short to Dwyer. There is no golden point extra time. There's another backwards kick. We've had 2 tonight. But this time, Country come up with the ball.
Yeah, that was a stinker.
Leroy Lars has got it for Country. This was Dwyer as he lost it. He thought, my last chance here is to get a leg to it. He did that. Pretty sharp from Gordon to latch onto it. Saw Mullen do one earlier in the half. Came off a little better. So Country have the ball 5 minutes inside their own half. Hinchcliffe on to Dugan. Dugan showing the ball. Looks to get on the outside. And Keating is away. Dugan's away. Puts the kick through. Now it's Hayden Dugan. We've been waiting for that. The 2 number ones side by side, and Hayne hangs on for City. That's exciting.
That was exciting. Very exciting. Don't know if the chip and chase is the right option, though. We'll have to wait and see on the replay here.
I love it. I love he backed himself. Look at that. What a match race.
Against
Hayne Dugan.
Against
How
Hayne,
good's that?
though. Everyone knows Hayne's one of the fastest in the league.
Stay behind.
But how good was it? Look at that. 2 number ones.
Who's your pick for the number 1 spot so far?
Oh, good. I don't have to pick.
Who
You
would you
do
pick?
now? With you, just between Nathan and myself.
I'm looking at Jared. He hasn't played for 2 weeks. I know Dugan hasn't played, but Jared, I think Jared. Anything Jared looks physically.
I don't think he looks too bad. Obviously, fitness-wise, he's a bit underdone. You said 2 weeks off. But other than that, I think he's not looking too bad at all.
Country with the ball at 12 all with 4.5 to go. So Mullen will stay centre field if they're thinking about taking the snap. Now Hyington runs headlong into Jennings.
He's been strong tonight defensively, Jennings.
Wasn't he? What? Michael Jennings, 16 tackles tonight. Here is Hinchcliffe on to Merrin. Merrin is upended. City aim up again. 50 tackles now inside their 20. Here comes the field goal shot. Dreadful ball from Hinchcliffe. Mullen pushes it along to Dugan. Now to Houston. They were taking it on tackle 4, so they'll get another shot now. Mullen wants it. He wants the snap. He's deep. Hinchcliffe's service this time a little better. Mullen takes the shot. Mullen shot.
20-minute restart.
And it is wide for a 20-minute restart. Well, Hinchcliffe at the critical moment, he's come up with 2 not-so-good passes. The first was rotten. The second one was average.
I think the first one, there was a hand in there. The second one, Jared Mullen was on the wrong side for a left footer. But once again, well done to the City team. Scrambled well, put pressure on Mullen and Hinchcliffe.
Do we play extra time in this game?
No
I
extra
hope not.
time, Nathan. No extra time, as now Grant with it. And City with the ball, 42 metres out from their own line. Laurie Daly's record as coach, in fact, is 1 win, 1 loss, 1 draw. Now Farah on to Keating. Keating inside to Manor. Manner's got it. Manor will be held up. It'll need to be a long-range shot for the City team. Pearce is going to try and take it. Pearce has had a crack. He's missed the fairway. Mitchell Pearce.
That's a fair crack he's had at that.
It's gone out towards Burrum Buddick.
Once he kicked that off the 40 and it's gone well over the dead ball line.
So 2.5 to go. They may not get a shot in this set, Country, without any sort of line break. I don't think they will. But it's a shootout. Ioane has got the ball. He makes another 6 or 7 metres. He's run every carry as if his life depended on it tonight. Now Thompson knocks it under the wing. He's up to the 40-metre line for Country. On 3. Now for Tolman. It's still a fair tussle in the engine room tonight. into the final minutes of the match. Manor had plenty of oomph in that tackle. Here's Hyington. They'll spread it left from Mullen and away to Malton. Malton's offloaded. They've got themselves in field goal range now. Mullen will have the shot again from 35 metres out. Here he goes. Mullen this time contact. He's hit the crossbar. He's hit the crossbar and Hayner's got the ball. Still 12 all and Mullen's kick. It's wobbly, here it goes, it's over for sure, and then it hits the bar. 12 all, City Country. Country will retain the shield if it is a draw. As winners last year, up in Port Macquarie. Back to the 40-metre line goes City. On tackle 4, Fulton to Hayne. He rolls the dice with a chip. He's been knocked over. Country come up with the ball. Houston got it away. Uarte. Hello, here we go. Look at Akua Uarte. Away he goes. What an excitement machine. You can't coach speed. He's got plenty of it. And the king of Woi Woi, born in Fiji, Akua Uarte, has scored a try to win it for Country.
Go the Country boys.
How good, sir. How good to see him having in open pasture. He's been great tonight. He's been strong. Hainsey rolls the dice on the Keno replay. Goes for the chip and chase. Houston has been strong tonight. He covers. And look at this guy go. Whoosh. Akua Uarte. Country jersey tonight. 2 weeks' time, I'm sure he'll be wearing the sky blue.
Well, the good old boys, Johns and Hindmarsh tonight, from Cessnock and Robertson, they both went up as Uarte sprinted away. They're allowed some bias tonight. And Uarte scores a try to break the heart of our man Freddie Fittler. Mullen's field goal attempt at the crossbar. And now a kick to extend the margin to 6. Michael Gordon has got it. It ends up 3 tries all, but on the scoreboard, it is 18 points to 12, and City not helped by not having a recognised goal kicker. Gordon, Hinchcliffe and Uarte the tries for Country. Champion, Hayne and Dwyer got them for City. But the difference, 3 from 3 from Michael Gordon, none from 3 from South's Nathan Merritt. And Country reclaim and retain the Amy Shield, winning tonight by 18 points to 12. Joey Johns is making his run out from our sideline position. Let's go straight to Andrew Johns.
And the $1,000 clean up with Keno. Man of the match goes to Ryan Hinchcliffe. Hinchy, rep debut tonight, mate. Everything you dreamed of.
Absolutely, mate. It was a bit strange actually on Tuesday morning. Frankie Panisa came in, told me that I was in the side, and certainly very exciting. The boys were very welcoming as soon as I got into camp, and I'm just glad we could come out, and it was quite a gritty game tonight, and to get the win was good.
Now, Kirk Gidley may be out of the origin with that shoulder injury. Do you think you've done enough to earn a spot as your utility on the bench?
Oh, I don't know, mate. That's not up to me. All I can control is how I played tonight, and I'll let other people worry about that.
And what about backing up against Brisbane? You all right?
Yeah, I'll be right to go, mate. All the Storm boys up there tomorrow, and hope we get up there and have a good win against the Broncos.
Mate, outstanding tonight. Well done. Congratulations. $1,000 from Channel 9 and Keno.
Thanks, Keno. Thanks, Channel 9. So.
Well, it's a good story. Ryan Hinchcliffe, Storm Player of the Year last season, a real worker. And our clean up with Keno, man of the match here tonight, Nathan Hindmarsh, your final words.